Hi, I'm Rob.
And I'm Rob.
And this is Ask Rob and Rob.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Ask Rob and Rob, where you ask us interesting questions and we hope to give you interesting answers. This week, we're doubling up for the first time ever. Hurrah! So we've not got one question, we've got two. So if you'd like to leave your own question and get involved, it's very, very easy. Rob, we've mentioned it once or twice, but how do you do it?
Let's read out this phone number again. It's 013-808-00035. That's 013-808-00035. Pick up that phone, leave us a question. Or, if you'd rather record it into your laptop instead, just go to thepropertyhub.net/podcast. However you do it, make sure you get those questions in so we can answer them, just like we did with this one from Raj.
Evening, Rob and Rob. This is Raj Kokadia speaking. New to property podcasts since December, but I listened to quite a few and it's been very useful and you're doing a great job. Thanks very much. My general question is that with the new legislation and the 3% extra stamp duty on second properties, if you're an individual buyer, I understand that. Now, if you bought it in a limited company, would that be that rule still apply? Thank you, and I hope to hear your answer. Speak to you soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Raj. So the dust is settled on stamp duty. There were lots of rumours on what was going to happen, but actually it's pretty simple. Yes, you have to pay stamp duty if you have a limited company. If it's the first purchase or the 50th, stamp duty applies. Unfortunately so, there was rumours on different things going to be taking place and if you bought multiples and so on, but no, it just applies to everyone. So we're all in the same boat on this one.
Yeah, no exemptions at all. Also, I've had a couple of people asking me if I have a property but my wife doesn't, can we say it's for her and get round it that way? But no, they look at married couples as a unit when it suits them, of course. So basically, no way round it at all, unless you're buying properties worth under £40,000. If you can find one of those, good luck to you. But for the majority of us, that 3% is just going to have to get paid. Nothing you can do about it.
Now, thank you, Raj. And we go from Raj to Ruth. And Ruth has a question about mortgages.
Hi, Rob and Rob. My name's Ruth from Cheltenham. I'm just at the beginning stages of about to prepare to go into our first property investment project where we decided, after listening to your podcast and reading the books, deciding on our strategy, and it's going to be to flip to gain more capital to invest in the future. One of the things that I would like to find out more about is about mortgages without ERCs, as opposed to going down the bridging route, where obviously you are going to incur more costs and that will obviously come off your any profit. So it would just be good to find out more information about what mortgages there might be out there and if they are still out there where you don't have to pay any early repayment charges. So loving the podcast. I've learned so much over the last year or so listening to you. Really would have loved to get to one of the meetups this month, but I'm too busy, so we'll definitely try and come to one of them next month. But thanks so much for your work you do, and really look forward to hearing from you. Many thanks.
Yeah, so this is a bit of a bad news double bill, really, because Ruth wanted to know if you could use a mortgage without an early redemption penalty to buy a flip. The answer is yes. If you speak to a broker, you will be able to find mortgages that don't have an early redemption penalty. Maybe the rates will be higher or the terms not as good, but they are out there. The bad news, though, is that you still shouldn't really be doing it. You're still taking it out on the basis that it's going to be for a number of years. So if you try to give it back after a few months, maybe once or twice, they'll let it slide because, you know, these things do happen and lenders are aware of that. But if it's part of your business model to do that, at some point they will notice and they will not want to lend to you again. So whether you take the risk or not is up to you. But really, if this is your business model, the costs of bridging finance just need to be factored in.
Absolutely. Rob's right. People will do it maybe once, possibly twice via a mortgage. But if you push your luck any further, the companies are going to notice a pattern and you'll probably struggle to get a mortgage again. So our advice has to be, no, don't do it. But of course, people do it for their first purchase or maybe even their second. As we speak, while we record this, NatWest, one of the major lenders, have mortgage products that are reasonably okay rates with no redemption penalties, but there are plenty of others out there. So our advice is definitely speak to a mortgage broker. And talking of mortgage brokers, we're actually very lucky because we have several contribute in the Property Hub. So there's a section for mortgages. So if you go to the propertyhub.net, look in the forum and look in the mortgages section. If you ask a question there, I know there'll be plenty of brokers who can expand on our answer, or if you've got a follow-on question from what we've just said, anyone, not just Ruth, then go in there, ask away, and I know a friendly broker will be along soon because we've just got that kind of community. So check the Property Hub out, check out the forum for plenty more information and answers and helpful advice.
Well, hopefully some of our advice has been helpful today. Hope you enjoyed our first ever double bill of Ask Rob and Rob. We won't push our luck and go for a third. We'll leave it at 2 for now, but we will, of course, be back next week with another question, and we'll be back on Thursday with another episode of the Property Podcast. So, thank you very much for listening. We'll see you again in a couple of days' time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.